go to Tony Aiello now, continuing our team coverage. He's now live with the astonishment and also the hope at St. Patrick's Cathedral in Midtown. Tony.
Christine, things went from joyous with that white smoke to jaw-dropping when people realized it signaled the election of an American. The cathedral bells chimed long and loud within moments of white smoke appearing at the Vatican. New Yorkers and visitors couldn't wait to learn who the cardinals had elected. What do you think?
I think it's awesome.
You're waiting to hear the name.
You bet we are. We love Francis like everyone, so we're hoping it's another Pope Francis.
You're not Catholic, but you're excited.
I'm excited, not Catholic, proudly Jewish, but very excited.
I'm getting goosebumps. I'm visiting and I hear the church bells and I'm wondering, what is it for? Have they picked a new Pope? And it's just amazing.
The amazement only increased.
Habemus Papam.
When the world learned an American was now assuming the throne of St. Peter.
I am ecstatic. Oh my God. And to be here at St. Patrick's, it's just overwhelming.
I'm just excited for our country, for the world.
You want to learn more about him?
Yes, yes. I feel like it's great for the American church and American Catholics.
What do you want to know about the new Pope?
I would love to know if he's going to continue some of the legacy of Pope Francis.
Being a part of the LGBTQ community, I definitely didn't want to go backwards. And it sounds like this one's very progressive. And so, fingers crossed.
Brian Kerwin was in the same class of 1977 with Cardinal Robert Prevost at Villanova University. They shared mutual friends. Have you followed his ecclesiastical career over the years?
Yes, I have a lot of Peruvian friends, so it was interesting that we had this Villanova and I spent so much time in Peru.
What is his reputation?
Great guy. You know, spectacular. Couldn't be better. Couldn't be happier.
So Brian Kerwin can say, I went to college with the Pope. And Dick and Christine, think tonight of all the people who knew the Pope at St. Mary's School on the south side of Chicago. Maybe they took First Communion with him at the local church. Maybe he was an altar boy at their wedding. It's got to be mind-boggling for all these people who knew him when, and to think of that just really puts a smile on your face.
Oh, yeah. I can't even imagine. So many people have so many stories to tell with their friends and family tonight, Tony, and it is exciting. Now, Tony, I know that you were in Rome, as our viewers know, 2 weeks ago, covering Pope Francis's funeral and also the pre-conclave. How much was then Cardinal Prevost's name even bandied about at that point?
He wasn't listed as one of the frontrunners, but his name was starting to circulate. And hat tip to Mary Calvi, she mentioned him repeatedly in her live reports from Rome before today's election. Cardinal Prevost was seen as Americano ma non troppo, which is Italian for American, but not too much. Because he has that dual citizenship and lived so many years in Peru, I think that people thought that he was a very strong candidate. He ticked a lot of boxes, and that he would rise quickly among the contenders if the top two, Tagle and Paroline, didn't nail it on the first or second ballot. And it looks like that's exactly what happened.
Well, Tony, it looks like you nailed the accent pretty well. You picked it up in just a few days in Rome. Nicely
I've been
done.
working on it.
Yeah. All right. Tony Aiello.